To ensure there's no trouble, Lord Whitehall will install a garrison of 20 men within your walls. You have a man you trust?
My son, Griff.
I suppose the Crown could be persuaded to secure Ironwood from House Forrester. Lady Marjorie might not look favorably on such an alliance. And it would infuriate Cersei. Although what would be amusing for me might prove rather dangerous for you and your house.
Father, I'm going to kill you. Is that so?
I'm glad I found you, my boy. It's been far too long.
Who the fuck is he?
My uncle.
Roderick? Roderick, by the gods, it is you!
Sir?
Fetch the maester, hurry!
Fetch the maester!
Let her go! Fuck you!
You kill me, and the Lost Legion won't stop until you and your friend are dead.
She's been gone a while.
She'll come back.
If they catch her, they'll kill her.
They won't catch her.
She's costing us time. It's just that we need to get to Marine. Every day we lose here is a day that Talia or Ryan could be hurt, or worse. You must return home safely, Asher, and, well, you have a history of putting your faith in women who may not deserve it.
She's my friend, Uncle. She's been at my side for a long time. Was it them? The Lost Legion?
Aye. Too many for us to take. I counted about 24, maybe more, as well as horses. About half a mile down the canyon, and coming fast. Had to run my arse off to avoid getting caught. It's nearly empty. You two care if I finish it off?
It might be a while before we find more water.
I'm dying, though.
Nah. Drink up.
Thanks.
Right. We need to get moving.
The Lost Legion. We're 100 miles from Yunkai. When are they going to give up?
You really should have killed Tazar when you had the chance. Men like that don't forgive. You cut off his hand. Not the kind of thing a person forgets about another person.
Clearly I should have. What a prick.
Yeah, and now he and 30 of his friends are nearly up our arse.
Lovely best guess.
En même temps, je pense que si on l'avait pas tué, enfin si on l'avait tué, je pense que quoi qu'il arrive, ils auraient été à notre trousse. Là, ça change pas grand-chose. Bon, on lui a coupé une main, et on lui a cassé un genou, mais bon, à mon avis, ça changera pas grand-chose.
We're well and truly fucked this time, Asher.
During severe winters, when the Skahazadan floods, it carves out great underground rivers in the sandstone.
And
when those waters recede, those rivers become caves. And those caves might hide us, if we can find them. I mean, we're trapped for the moment, but all I'm saying is we needn't die here. Just standing our ground.
Thank you, Malcolm. That's valuable advice.
Of course.
if he's right about this, I may actually stab him.
Alors, qu'est-ce qu'on fait? On va déjà... Est-ce qu'on peut faire le point avec nos potes
Hey,
déjà?
Beskar.
Tu en sais davantage
You
sur
know
la
anything
Légion
else
perdue?
about these bastards hunting us?
Well, obviously they hate you.
Thanks. I figured that out on my own.
You've heard the rumor, right? They carve their faces up as an initiation. Flay the skin right off. Looks like they're inside out. That's why they wear those helmets.
No. That's a load of horse shit.
Bah oui, qui ferait ça?
Look, Malcolm's all right. I promise. He practically raised me. You know my father and I didn't get along.
Well, he's an odd one. And he doesn't appear to like me much.
He has a lot of things on his mind.
The right things, I hope.
I meant to say, thank you. I realize this isn't your fight.
Non bon, c'est pas comme si on était pressé, hein, avec une troupe de d'une trentaine d'hommes qui nous poursuit, mais non, 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 on discute, hein, tranquille, hein.
Together till we're dead.
Voilà, on drague un petit peu aussi au passage, tranquille.
You found anything?
Not yet. What's on your mind?
You see, Beskar came back. She risked her life out there, for us. You trust her now?
This may sound harsh, but Beskar's immaterial. I have to put you first. You are all that matters to me, Asher.
Beskar matters to me. How do you know all that? About the floods and the caves?
I read all about Essos on the voyage over. Histories of Marine, histories of Slaver's Bay. I just hope it pays off.
We all need to pull together if we're going to get out of this and onto Marine. I can't have you and Beskar scrapping.
So much riding on this. Talia, Ryan, your mother. You and I are supposed to return to Westeros with a sellsword army, and I haven't the faintest idea how we're going to pull it off. So, if I seem a bit moody, that's why.
Let me know if you find anything.
Passons aux choses sérieuses maintenant.
What do you think? Could we climb out of here?
Pretty steep, Asher.
And we'd be totally exposed if your friends arrived before we reach the top.
It's not gonna happen. It's too unstable.
Bon, plutôt regarder du coup.
Do you think we could dig our way through? Or try to scramble over?
I don't know. Either will be slow and tricky. One wrong move and the whole thing could collapse on us.
Il doit y avoir un autre moyen.
Well, we can't stay here. Waiting
Ah,
for the
c'est qui
friends
notre
to
pote
call
ici?
us.
Agreed.
Looks like we're not alone. No obvious wounds. Maybe he died of thirst. Listen. That's water. I hear water.
From underground. There might be a cave nearby.
Ah,
Look at this. Gold.
Fat lot of good it did him.
prendre.
He's not
Prends-le.
gonna need that.
Asher, the Lost Legion will be here at any moment.
Oui,
This is
mais
Essos. There's always time for gold. Oh shit. It's them.
Ponte Freedom! Che si rizzi! Shit!
Come on! Go, go, go! They're right behind us. Damn it!
Asher! Find us another way out of here!
Got it!
What in seven hells is that smell? I can't even guess what this used to be.
Oups.
Esker, Malcolm.
Easy now.
Alors je vais rien faire. J'ai pas envie, ouais, j'ai pas envie de le frapper.
Get fucking lost, Legion. We've got a bigger problem. Ponteos en us. Pontexiros en us. Sigurino, paso al Drizes! Siki Vili Vilati, this is Makotoshka Robotas!
Ah bah oui. Ça c'était prévisible ça. Mais non, mais connasse. Ah bah putain voilà. Merde. Ah. Choix. Choix.
Esker! Can you walk? Asher, we have to move now!
I'm fine. You think I don't know pain? Get out of my way.
Hurry! The beast is coming around!
En même temps, fallait pas t'attaquer à un dragon, hein. C'est ta faute. Hein.
Asher!
Take my hand! Hurry, Asher! The beast is coming!
Bon, vu qu'elle est cramée sur une bonne partie de son corps, je pense que niveau drag, ça va pas le faire.
Listen up, you sorry lot. Gather round. We're handing out assignments today.
Garrett. We'll be men of the watch before nightfall. Right. Sorry. No hard feelings over that business with Finn, yeah? I appreciate you not ratting me out over the knife. It's nice to know there's at least one brother I can trust. Finn might have killed me otherwise.
Just promise me you'll stop stealing things, Cotter.
All right. I swear it. Never again. Well, no guarantees on potatoes, or lamprey pie. Or for that matter. Just messing with you, Garrett. I promise. I'll mend my thieving ways.
Well, aren't you two sons of whores looking thick as thieves? Having a good laugh over nicking my knife, eh, Garrett? Men like you turn traitor for nothing. It's in your blood.
Next, you'll be killing men of the watch for a loaf of bread.
I didn't take anything from you.
No, but you protected the bastard who did. You'll always be an asshole, Garrett. You're just a fucking craven.
Look, it's over, all right? Just drop it.
You can bugger off if you like.
Finn, leave him alone. It wasn't Garrett's fault. If you're gonna hate someone, hate me.
With pleasure.
Now, it doesn't matter what the world once called you. After today, you're all brothers. Could even be that the man standing next to you saves your life one day. Or maybe you'll save his. Let's find out then, shall we? Casper to the builders. Finn to the rangers. Eric to the stewards. Hugh to the rangers. Cotter to the builders. And finally, Garrett to the rangers. That's it. May all the gods preserve you.
Well, there we are. I'll be patching up the wall, and you'll be defending it.
Should you northern boys want your gods to give a blessing to this union, there's a weirwood tree beyond the wall. Now form up and follow my lead.
Garrett, it's good to hear you'll be a ranger.
Thank you.
I know you wanted this.
I'm ready to say my vows.
I didn't have many friends when I first arrived at Castle Black. Grin and Pip, they'd as soon see me bloodied in the yard than offer a hand. Now, I'd die for either of them. Our brothers are all we have.
Finn.
Shows you what kind of ripe fools are running this place. I can't believe they made you a ranger. You're not fit for the job.
You don't have any balls between your legs.
Like it or not, we're brothers now. Means we're gonna have to get along.
Don't count on it.
Sympa,
You'd
sympa.
be here if you didn't have Snow leading you by the hand the whole way.
Je pourrais t'aider. Hein.
I'd keep an eye out for you if you weren't such an ass about everything.
You don't give a shit about me. No one around here gives a shit about me. They wouldn't even care if I... Do you know how many rangers are never heard from again in these parts? And I'm about to become one myself. All alone out here. Wildlings everywhere. Or wolves.
It's all right to be afraid. Keeps you alert, keeps you from being too confident. Like the next time we fight. I'll remember that fist of yours rattling my skull and I'll think twice.
I suppose you're right.
You want a different assignment?
Because I hear they need someone to clean the shithouse.
See, that's why I got so fucking mad at you, Garrett. You're the closest thing I have to a friend.
Bah voilà, il était pas si méchant en fait.
You handled that well, Garrett. They say the old gods watch us through the weirwoods. More than watchers. They know us. The gods are not forgiving. We brothers have to be. We're here. After this, there's no going back. Now go. Take your vows.
In the eyes of the old gods, the Night's Watch offers you a place beside us. Now say the words for all to hear and embrace us as your own.
Donc il y a pas mal de gens du Nord hein, au final. Bah non, on est que 3. Autant pour moi. Autant pour moi. Tous les autres c'est des gardes.
Hear my words, and bear witness to my vow. Night gathers, and now my watch begins. It shall not end until my death.
I shall take no wife.
I shall take no wife.
Hold no lands.
Hold no lands.
Father, no children.
Father, no children.
I shall wear no crowns.
I shall wear no crowns. And win no glory. I shall live and die at my post. I am the sword in the darkness. I am the watcher on the walls. I am the shield that guards the realms of men. I pledge my life and honor to the Night's Watch for this night and all the nights to come.
You knelt as boys. Rise now as men of the Night's Watch.
Welcome to your new family, Garrett.
We're men of the Watch now. Means we get to piss off the wall whenever we want.
Didn't know you needed an excuse to play with yourself, Finn.
Garrett, you've got a visitor. Over there.
Well, who is it?
Do I look like your fucking squire?
Alors, est-ce qu'il y a des choses... Est-ce qu'on peut faire d'autres choses? Forgeron, visiteur... On va voir le forgeron. On peut que le regarder. C'est notre pote... le voleur.
We're going to need all the weapons we can make. Sir Roylands used to make me sharpen all the blades at Ironwrath.
Don't forget the practice swords.
Uncle
Ah, trop bien.
Garrett! It's good to see you. They told me you were at the Weirwood tree. Wasn't sure you'd be back in time.
What brings you here?
A business with the Night's Watch. A delivery of ironwood shields to keep you all out of harm's way. That settles it then?
Right, the delivery looks in order.
The gods do grant miracles. You look well, nephew. I'm told you're a ranger now. That's good.
Uncle?
Things aren't going well at Ironrath, Garrett.
I know. I heard the news about Ethan.
I wasn't there when it happened. Small mercy, I suppose, not having to see our lord struck down with such barbarity. But House Forrester is nothing if not resilient. Our house has survived for centuries, turned back countless threats.
Let me help, Uncle. I can't just sit here at the wall while our enemies are circling Ironrath.
That's why I'm really here. Do you recall Lord Forrester's last words to you? Just before he died, Gregor's
Bosquet du
final
Nord.
command, spoken to you in confidence.
He said the North Grove must never be lost.
Indeed. But first, it must be found. I've been reading his journals, scouring the legends for any clue what Lord Forrester knew. I think I found the answer. He describes a fortification, a protected citadel of sorts, hidden from the world, one filled with great power. It was scattered among his notes. Almost an obsession, a vital secret he protected at all costs.
And you think it's north of the wall?
His notes suggest as much. And you must find it, Garrett. The search won't be easy, but you're a Tuttle. Our Lord knew you wouldn't fail him, as do I.
It can't be too hard to get north of the wall. I'm sure there's a way.
As a ranger, that shouldn't be a problem.
How am I supposed to find it?
The first chance you get to head north, take it.
And then?
You leave the Night's Watch behind, and strike out on your own. This is no small request I make. I know that. But there's no other choice.
Uncle, that's desertion. The Night's Watch execute men who desert.
I know. I wouldn't ask this of you if there was another way. This will help guide you. I found it hidden in Lord Forrester's strongbox.
Oh, ça sent l'énigme,
What is
non?
that? A page from our Lord's journal. But one he tore out and kept separate. Why? I don't know.
It's a map. To the North Grove.
Aye.
Il y a des mammouths?
A mammoth? This map's only missing grumpkins and snarks. This can't be real, Uncle. You said it was a citadel of some kind. Could this be it? No. No, it couldn't be that easy. It's hidden here somewhere. Hear the werewoods whisper. I used to be frightened of werewood trees. Well, before I was a man grown. I swear, I actually could hear them whispering sometimes. This looks familiar.
What is it, Garrett?
Talia gave me this. Before I left.
Oh. Wait. Lord Forrester gave Ethan a similar one as well. Roderick too. I wonder...
Bloody ice dragon. Gods be good. Now that I would love to see. Look. There's a clasp.
It must open.
Et c'est que maintenant que tu le remarques, quoi, qu'il y a une ouverture.
I had no idea this was inside. Another werewood.
But why?
Maybe it's a key to solving the map. A perfect fit. Maybe it's telling us where to look on the map.
Ça n'a pas l'air d'être ça. Merde, non, recommençons. Ça me semblait être pas mal.
Oh, it's the whole map that has to turn.
Aye.
The Werewood's mouth. Uncle, whatever this place is, the North Grove must be near.
There's only one way to find out. Here, take this map. Everything we hold dear may well depend on your success. It's a lot to put on your shoulders. The lives of a whole house.
Well, I'll try, Uncle. It's no small task.
Surtout pour être accusé de désertion par la garde du Nord, alors après...
But I know you're up to the challenge. God's watch over you. You're the son I never had.
Let's go, Garrett. I don't know. Probably like little shards.
Hope to never lift one of those again.
Wait, so, like a weapon?
Well, your piss is like any other liquid, I reckon.
Yeah, mine's mostly ale.
And if it froze on the way down the wall, it probably, break up into little icy bits.
Be moving pretty fast too, wouldn't it?
I suppose.
Wait, so you're saying I could kill a mammoth with... Well, that was rather mysterious. A stranger arrives and you're chatting him up.
Someone said it was your uncle looking for you. Well, what did he want?
Looked like you two had a lot to talk about.
Must have been important to come to Castle Black.
It's Castellan to House Forrester. They sell ironwood to the builders.
So you were just talking about lumber all that time?
It looked like it gave you something.
It was nothing. Let's go and celebrate.
Already keeping secrets from your brothers, eh?
Garrett's right. The wall's gonna melt before we get up there. Come on.
There are so many guests already arriving. And have you seen the wedding decorations they put up in the gardens? So beautiful. You know, we're as lucky as she is. Marjorie was but a lady when we were sent to serve at Highgarden. But in just a few days' time, we'll be attending to a queen at a royal feast. Where we're standing, we'll be able to see everyone. And everyone will be able to see us. I've been meaning to say what I told you about my family. It means a lot to be able to share that with someone. Someone I can trust.
If handmaidens don't help each other in King's Landing, nobody will.
Thank you, Mira. And you know I'll always help you too. Hold on, look. There he is.
Lord Morgrin?
No, next to him. Lord Tarwick. I don't want to be a handmaiden forever. And this wedding may be the best chance of meeting a husband I'll ever have. I have to go talk to him. Marjorie won't notice it for a few minutes longer. Could you make an excuse for me?
Mentir, sympa. Crois-tu que ce soit sage?
Are you sure you know what you're doing, Sarah?
Marjorie's so busy. I can't just wait for her to find a match for me. Please, just don't tell Marjorie.
What are you doing here?
I know I shouldn't be here, but we have to talk. I didn't know when I would see you next.
Are you all right?
I'm fine. Thank you. I just needed to warn you. I was down in Flea Bottom last night when I overheard a couple of Lannister guards talking about... Shh! They already know he's missing, probably dead. They're questioning people, searching for his body. It's not safe for either of us.
They don't have any proof he's dead, do they?
They found blood on the garden stones by the fountain. But they can't know it's his. No one will know what you did. What? What is it? If we're gonna survive this, there can't be any details we've overlooked.
There was another Lannister guard. He saw me with him in the garden.
Oh no. You need to keep your head down. Stay out of sight for a while.
How? Do you forget who I serve?
Just don't get in any more trouble. And I'll watch your back. We're in this together now.
Look, I appreciate all you've... But I never asked you to help me.
You didn't have to. I'm a friend, Lady Mira. My name's Tom. We help each other, or it's both our heads.
Thank you, Tom.
Don't thank me yet, Lady Mira. There's still someone out there who saw you with a dead man. And I don't...
Mira?
My lady.
Really? A tryst in the bushes with that coal boy? Not to say it's wrong, but with all the lords and knights in King's Landing, you just don't want to spoil your chances of a good marriage.
Can we just keep it between us? I prefer nobody knows.
Of course. That's what friends do. Come on. Marjorie expects us at the throne room. We don't want to be late.
You can tell me all about this Lord Tarwick on the way.
Well, first of all, his name's Garibaldi, and he has this really funny accent. He told me the cleverest story about this festival they have where they celebrate...
And I've given the musicians a list of songs to play for Joffrey at the feast. I assume you have no problems with the Rains of Castamere?
I trust you've chosen all the standards, but just to be sure, I'll draw up a list of wedding ballads we favor in Highgarden.
Your Grace, my lady.
Which reminds me, Joffrey will require his Kingsguard close at hand during the feast. I'm afraid we'll have no room for your handmaidens.
But we...
What was that? Do you object? Is that what I heard? If you're going to speak out of turn, girl, you should finish what you start.
We do as you command, Your Grace, and we'll spend the feast wherever it pleases you.
You'll spend it mopping the stables, if I please. I asked your handmaiden, here at the Iron Throne, whom she would serve if forced to choose between yourself and the king. She was deferential to the crown then, as she is now. But words are wind. In any case, it's settled. The Kingsguard will stay with Joffrey. Your handmaidens will sit elsewhere.
Of course, Your Grace. Anything for my beloved Joffrey.
Lady Marjorie, we may not see eye to eye on everything, but I hope you will at least agree with me that our handmaidens should know their place. And that place is not with my brother, Tyrion.
Je crois qu'elle nous a repérés.
What did she mean by that? You and Tyrion? What you do reflects on me. If something's going on, I need to know about it.
Tyrion... he offered to help my family.
He did? Then surely he expects something in return. Sarah, what do you know of this?
Tyrion approached us, my lady. It was his idea, not Mira's.
I don't care what your intentions were, Mira. You went to a Lannister behind my back. I've only ever tried to help you. Why are you
Oh, ça va.
trouble for me?
Sérieusement.
My family needs me. We're losing everything. I have to do whatever I can to help them.
I'm not blind to your pain, Mira. But your problems are not the only ones in the world. Right now, I need you both to be my handmaidens, and that's all I need you to be. Let there be no mistake. If I hear of you speaking so much as a word to Tyrion Lannister again, you can go home to your family.
I'm sorry, my lady. I made a mistake. It won't happen again. Please don't send me home.
This can't happen again.
Roderick, it's the White Hills. They're assembling in the courtyard. They've woken the house. You can't let this go on. They want to see us cower.
I'll need my sentinel. Go ahead, Talia, and have Royland meet me in the courtyard.
What is this?
It's a parade of dead men if I have my way.
Je suis assez d'accord avec lui. Ils sont en train de mettre le feu au grain, c'est ça?
What is the meaning of this? I demand to know.
Those are strong words. For a cripple who can't carry a sword?
All of you, show your respect to Griff Whitehill, fourth-born son of Lord Ludd Whitehill and commander of this garrison.
Cocky Roderick, we used to call you. Swinging your prick round, lording it over my family. Now look at you. Hey? Roderick the Ruined. I hardly recognize you. But the name fits, don't it? Pathetic.
Show your respect. The Lord of Ironrath stands before you. Roderick, firstborn son of Gregor the Good.
Gregor the Dead, last I heard. I don't think he gets it.
No, my lord. I don't think he does.
Your brother Ethan didn't get it either.
You bite your tongue.
I am in charge now.
C'est moi qui commande, je suis le chef. Laissez-moi faire.
No one is happy. So my men are taking over your great hall. That's where we'll quarter from now on.
What? You can't.
You'll have to go through me.
I won't have my men sleeping out in your barn in shit and filth. Maybe that's how foresters live, but not us.
If I allow you in my hall, will that secure the peace?
I wasn't fucking asking, Roderick. And what's more, you will treat my men right. I've heard what you've done, and if they're eating wormy bread, then your people better be eating shit off the ground. I'm not here to keep them in line. I'm here to keep you in line. You think you're being clever?
We've given your men the wine they want. If they drink too much of it, that's their doing.
Watch yourself, Roderick.
This is against the King's law. You've no right to make such demands.
I have every right. We're here under the orders of Roose Bolton, Warden of the North. So I will be in your halls.
I will be in your courtyard. I will sit on your fucking council and be in your bedchambers if I bloody well please.
You can't do this,
Little bastard. You can't just do
We'll
whatever...
do what we were sent here to do.
You don't want to go to battle within these walls. We need to make this work.
Why should I listen to some cripple with half a face? Now, me and my men will take our place in your hall. Unless you think you and your army can stop me. No, you know better than that. You know where we'll be.
This is outrageous.
Roderick, you can't let them do this.
I'm glad you see the order of things.
On les laisse passer, on est quatre pauvres gars contre des mecs en armure, ils sont armés, ça sert à rien d'essayer de les contrer là. Autant les laisser passer, on essaiera de les niquer plus tard. Grâce à de la fourberie.
Griff Whitehill, that snot-nosed fourth-born, parading in here like a conquering fucking hero.
It was bad enough when it was just the soldiers.
We can't live with them under our roof, soiling our house.
I know you couldn't really stop them, my lord. But we can only take this occupation for so long. Our people will break. And the way Griff Whitehill came in, that's clearly what he wants.
We can't go to war within our own walls. Whatever we do, we have to be careful.
But Griff Whitehill isn't the beginning of our troubles, or the end of them. We need to look at all the pieces. Whitehill men aren't just in our house. They've raided our lands, burnt farms, and cut down our trees. All the way from here to High Point.
How do we kill a snake, then? By smashing its head.
Griff isn't the head. It's his father.
Perhaps. But Griff is here. We have access to him.
And they have Ryan. He carved these soldiers himself. I don't care what Gwyn Whitehill may have told you at the funeral. Who knows what horrors they're putting him through, held prisoner at High Point. You can't forsake his safety.
But we have to do something. My lord, at least give us a target to aim for.
Choix difficile, choix difficile. Choix difficile. Sauver Ryan, ça paraît être la chose la plus évidente, mais en même temps, ça reste un otage et c'est un enfant qui est très jeune. Après, bannir Griff. Bannir Griff, ça paraît être le choix sans doute le plus logique, même s'il faudra s'attendre à des répercussions de part de la plaie de Rose Bolton, qui est quand même ouais, j'hésite. Je pense qu'on va choisir de... On va essayer de bannir Griff, je pense. Je me tâte. Je me tâte vraiment là. Et je me rappelle plus vraiment ce que j'avais choisi de faire. Je crois que j'avais choisi d'essayer de sauver l'enfant la dernière fois. Donc je pense que là je vais partir sur le fait d'essayer de bannir Griff. Surtout que ouais, je vais ouais, on va bannir Griff.
We have to push Griff and his soldiers out of Ironrath. They're the most immediate threat.
But Roderick, what of Ryan? If you move against Griff, who knows what those riches will do to my son?
Knowing the Whitehills, they'd gut him and leave him at our gates. Forgive me, my lady.
Speak true. Would you give up this house?
But your brother...
We must secure Ironrath, so we have a home to bring Ryan back to.
Don't forget him.
Then, it's decided. We take back our home.
We lost most of our men with Gregor at the Twins. We can probably gather another 30 or 40 men. But the Whitehills are already fortified inside Ironrath.
Unfortunately, Roderick was not able to secure the backing of the Glenmores. That means we have to count on Asher and Mira.
How?
Asher means to sail home from Essos, with a company of hardened sellswords.
But they're not bannermen. We'll need to pay them for it.
Which is why Mira's part to play is just as crucial. She can get us the coin we need in King's Landing.
You don't imagine we have the luxury of waiting for them? Asher and Mira are a long way from here.
I have faith in my children.
I don't think Lord Whitehall will kindly stand by while we pull ourselves together.
We press on. It's no use waiting.
We have a plan, my lord. But we must wait for the pieces to come together. The Whitehills aren't ready for war.
It won't be long before you're able to take action yourself.
Well, one way or another, there's a fight brewing, so I've much to prepare, and men to train.
My lord?
My lord, there may be something we can do now.
A voice from High Point, Gwyn Whitehill.
I spoke with her at the funeral.
As did I. And she's willing to meet. Away from her father's guards. I may not be your sentinel. But please consider this. It would be wise to hear what she has to say.
Do you think she can be trusted?
It's possible she has other motives. But it's a chance to learn more about our enemies. We need to take it. And I'll make sure no one else knows. For now, at least.
Good.
Handle things right with Gwyn. And she may even help us in High Point. When the time comes.
I want the dove pie served with a spoon of lemon cream. We'll have to let the kitchens know. And these flowers. They're just all wrong in the Crown lands. Mira, are you listening to me?
Lady Marjorie, good tidings to you today.
Thank you, Lord Tyrion.
And you, Lady Mira. A word in private, if I may.
Je crois que si je le fais, je vais me faire engueuler. Et Marjorie étant juste
Who
là.
would I be to deny Lord Tyrion?
Very soon you'll be the queen. And if you're anything like the current one, you'll deny me all you like.
Je peux pas.
I'm sorry, Lord Tyrion, but Lady Marjorie needs me.
Very well. Just know that matter we discussed? A royal decree sits on my desk now. And I'll have my squire Podrick see to it at the first opportunity. I thought you would want to know. Good news on a day that is already blessed.
I'm sorry, I don't know what you mean, my lord.
But of course you don't. Forgive me. I must be confusing my handmaidens. I should be more careful when it comes time to call in a favor. Enjoy the festivities.
Goodbye, Lord Tyrion.
Lady Marjorie, welcome to the family. For better or worse.
Lord Tyrion. Just how is he helping your family? What's this talk of a royal decree? You know I didn't want you talking to him.
I made a deal with him. For the crown to buy my family's ironwood.
Think of how this will look. House Forrester already has so few friends at court. And when this decree becomes public, you may find you have even fewer. You disappoint me, Mira. We'll talk about this after the wedding. Sarah will help me with my gown and hair. Come with me.
Oh bah super. Je te dis la vérité et tu me traites comme ça quoi, connasse.
Garrett, easy now.
Sorry. I was just keeping at the ready.
That's good. Don't lose that. I understand your uncle paid you a visit. What did he want? Not many people pass through here. What brought him this far?
There's news that House Forrester is in trouble.
I'm sorry to hear it, but you have to leave all that behind. Especially now that you're a ranger.
Aye.
I know you had told me you could stand with these men, but not every brother's a friend, if it came to it. And you were in trouble north of the wall. Any of them you'd trust by your side. You know these men. Who do you want watching your back?
Well, I know I can count on you, John.
I'm flattered. But our paths may not always cross. You'll need allies beside you.
Errol Holt of White Harbour, Corliss Wells from Stony Sept. And finally, we've got more spawn of nobility joining us.
No.
Britt Warwick of House Whitehill.
It can't be.
House Whitehill.
Make sure you're not bringing
This
any
one's for the
wives.
Boltons.
There'll be a hot meal in the mess hall. After that, we'll be sorting out gear at the armory.
Garrett.
There'll be practice swords to
Garrett,
start.
what's the matter?
Don't want anyone
You know him?
licking their balls. Come on, get moving.
Garrett. Who is he?
That man murdered my family.
What?
Snow! See these new recruits to the Maester?
Don't do something you'll regret.
If it isn't the fucking pig farmer. I'm here because of you. Got sent to the wall for that little party I do with your family. Don't think it's over. Guess what's your back?
What are you waiting for, recruit? Personal invitation from the king?
Talk all you like. You'll be dead before you take the black.
Careful now. Didn't end so well for you last time.
That's enough, both of you. I said move!
I'll be seeing you, farm boy.
La petite intimidation qui va bien.
This isn't fair. We were supposed to be up there. I'll never see another wedding like this. I don't know what you did with Tyrion Lannister that made Cersei want to punish you, but it never should have affected me like this.
I'm so sorry. I had no idea any of this would happen. But what Tyrion Lannister did for me, it may have saved my family.
I hope that's true, Mira. I really do, because you don't know how furious Marjorie is at you. When I was getting her dressed for the wedding, she was talking about who she could replace you with. I probably shouldn't have even told you, but I suppose you have a right to know.
I can handle this. She's only thinking about it, right? There's still time.
Look, you once promised to help me with Marjorie when our positions were reversed. That meant everything to me. Maybe now I'm in a position to help you. Otherwise, Marjorie's going to make you leave King's Landing. You're pushing her to it, Mira.
Thank you, Sarah. I could really use a hand right now. I don't want to do this all alone.
Don't worry. We'll figure this out. I'll beg Marjorie if I have to. I'm not letting her send you home.
Look, the pie! Oh no! They're already serving the pie.
Oi!
We're missing everything.
I know you. You were in the gardens the other night with Damien. Before he disappeared. I have a few questions to ask you. What were you doing there with him?
Mira, you've made a mistake.
Seven hells. You there, girl. I need a towel or a wet cloth, something.
Lord Morgren.
You'll need to find someone else. I'm not finished
Are you
with her.
sick, man? You think I have time to bother with handmaidens? Release her, or I'll have Queen Cersei find you another job. Well, I just ruined a perfectly good shirt to come to your rescue. No need to explain what that was all about. We all have our own mischief to hide.
Why would you want to help me?
Well, I didn't do it merely for your benefit.
Then, why?
Perhaps I recognize a kindred spirit. It's not every little handmaiden who can steal an ironwood decree with the crown right out from under my nose. Consider me impressed. My partners, I am afraid to say, felt rather differently about it.
You flatter me, my lord.
I'm only saying you have potential, my lady. Your problem is, you still think like a handmaiden. Do you even understand why Tyrion gave you the Ironwood deal? Because it wasn't out of the kindness of his heart.
I'm no fool. He wants something from me. Access to Marjorie. Or, perhaps he just knew he could get the cheapest ironwood from me.
Very observant. You are no mere handmaiden. I remember what it was like to be new to this game. You feel like you're drowning, don't you? Like there's no one you can really trust. What you need, more than anything, is an ally. I could be that for you, Lady Mary.
Voilà, et cet allié, c'est vous, bien sûr.
Is that something you'd be interested in?
And what exactly are the terms of this offer? What do you get out of it?
A smart question. So, let me be blunt. Circumstances have put us at odds. But what if we were to work together? Control the price of ironwood together? We could get very, very rich together. Or should I go back to Lord Whitehill, who has proven to be very interested in a...
Don't touch him! Take him! Take him!
What happened? Joffrey's dead!
I'm afraid it just became a very bad time to be linked to Tyrion Lannister. Tell me that you got that Ironwood decree from him before the wedding.
Oh no. He said it was waiting for me on his desk.
What a shame. Such potential. I'm afraid any chance of our alliance has become quite impossible. You understand, Lady Mira?
What do you mean? It's just a business transaction.
Between a northern house and the killer of the king, in a deal that defied the Queen's orders. A Paper like that will land you in the black cells. But if it were to disappear, perhaps we could talk again. You have a good head for business, Lady Mira. It'd be terribly disappointing to see it on the end of a pike.
It's locked. You're not getting in this way.
Tom!
What in seven hells do you think you're doing up here? What are you thinking? You've got to leave. Now.
Tom, I'm in trouble. There's something inside I need to get. If I don't, it's going to be a nightmare.
Damn it. Whatever trouble you're in could be trouble for me too.
So what do we do?
I have an idea. The terrace.
The what?
I could maybe climb across the roof and drop down onto the outside terrace. It's just... I don't know, Mira. Is whatever's in there really worth risking my life for? It's not just kings who die stupidly round here.
Tom, I really need your help here. I can't do this alone. Just be careful.
Ouais, sinon c'est quasiment une condamnation à mort. Hein.
Just what do you think you're doing here? You shouldn't be anywhere near this place. Don't you know the imp has murdered the king?
I just needed to get away. After everything that's happened, it was terrible.
I'm sure you did. I'm not going to ask you again. Oi! Whoever's in there, I command you to open this door at once, in the name of the king! You, don't move.
Tom, it's me, hurry!
Gods, that was close. I almost didn't make it back down here. Some tiles on the roof came loose.
Thank you, Tom. I could never have done this without you. I'm looking for a piece of paper. A royal decree.
Well, go on. That Lannister guard could be back with help any second. I'll keep watch outside the door.
Tom!
You can do this.
He said that it would be on his desk.
Mira, we're running out of time.
Nothing. Just a letter from Tywin Lannister. Oh, another bloody letter. History of the Northernborn. Oh, you don't have time for this.
Come on, Mira. They could be here any minute.
Tyrion's strongbox. Oh, it must be in here.
Mira, I think the Lannister guard is back.
Oh no, it's the other one.
Damn it, hide! I'll find a way to distract them.
I'm telling you, I heard someone in here.
Search the place. We'll find them. And after, now that we've got the imp's keys, we can have a little look inside his lockboxes, eh?
Aye.
Discret la robe.
Help! Fire! What the hell? Damn it! Come on!
Allez, on prend les clés là, vite vite. Allez, allez, allez.
You did it. How?
I lit a tapestry on fire down the hall. I bought you a minute, maybe two.
Allez, allez, allez. Bouge ton cul. Prends la clé dans le coffre. Voilà, parfait. On va tester celle du milieu parce que bon, voilà.
Come on!
Bah oui, c'est jamais celle du milieu, donc on va prendre celle-là et c'est pas celle-là non plus.
No, no, no.
Just hurry.
C'était la dernière en fait. Bah oui, bien sûr.
It worked. Is this? Oh, thank the gods. Oh, I found it.
Finally. Let's go. I catch the bastard who... I'll wring their bloody neck.
Bon, maintenant, il va falloir voir ce qu'on fait avec ce décret-là. Sachant que notre famille a besoin de thunes.
We're not far now. Gwyn Whitehill may already be there. What is this? Our ironwood trees. It's the Whitehills. You see what they've done? This track was hundreds of years old. And they reduced it to nothing.
We've no time to waste. We must take back what's ours before all the ironwood is gone.
Aye. The Whitehills need to answer for this. And Gwyn needs to answer for this. But we need to find out what she knows. She'll be over there. Be cautious, my lord. If she go around her father to help us, she must have some purpose. Just be wary, my lord. You see what our family's done here? Here. You might want this. You may have known each other since you were children, but this could be a trap.
Doesn't hurt to be.
On la prend, on sait jamais. Hein.
Go on. I'll stay with the horses.
Le principe d'un lord, c'est d'être armé. Là, une dague, c'est vrai que c'est pourri. On aurait pu avoir une épée, même si on n'arrivera pas à la tenir, mais bon. Pire, il y a une hache.
It's not enough to take our wood. They must defile our homes.
I see you haven't lost your warrior's ways. That's good. I wouldn't want to deal with someone careless.
Hello, Gwyn.
Roderick, you saw my father's work over there, didn't you? There's no way to miss it. And he won't stop. He means to do that to every inch of your land.
Soon there will be nothing left to save. I hope you come with help, Gwyn.
And I hope you'll listen to me. I come as a friend. I wasn't sure you were even going to show. We're taking a risk, meeting like this. Unfortunately, it's the way it has to be.
Thank you
Allez,
for paying
fais un peu de lèche.
Father and brother. And for coming tonight. It's good to see you again.
And you too, Roderick. I think we can help each other. But first, I've heard news of Asher. That he plans to return to Ironrath. Why is he coming back? I loved him once. I longed for Asher to come back. But not like this.
If you've come here to say something, just say it. We can talk about my brother after.
I want peace between our families. No more wars. No more bloodshed. Is that what you want too? I I need to hear you say it, Roderick. Will you work with me to bring an end to this war?
I want to know the price before I agree to pay it. I'm no fool.
It seems that you are, because you clearly don't understand. Peace is the only hope your family has. My father is just waiting for an excuse to attack. Why do you think he sent my brother? So there will be trouble. My father will bring utter ruin on your house. Unless you let Griff feel like he's in control. I know you refuse to kiss my father's ring, but you would be wise to show more respect to Griff. You don't know Griff like I do. The dogs still whimper when he walks past the kennels.
My lord, a band of riders approach from the north.
7 Hills. My father's guards must be tracking me. If they catch us here, they'll kill you.
Then we've no time to waste. Let's get on with it.
My father is planning to make a move against your family. I don't know all the details, but he's been sending a great deal of gold to someone in King's Landing. I fear for your family, Roderick. You may think you've nothing more to lose. He is ready to show you otherwise.
What the hell is your father planning?
I swear I don't know, but whatever it is, he knows all your weaknesses, all your plans.
What? How?
Because you have a traitor in your council. Someone who knows every detail of your circumstances. My father boasts of it, and I've heard some of the reports.
You must tell me. Who is it?
I don't know. We know you're planning to force Griff from your home, even if it endangers Ryan's life.
What?
My father's guards are close. I need to know you'll do what I've asked. Promise me you'll submit to Griff. If you want peace between our families, it's the only way.
There's no way I can make that promise.
I could have helped you, but now, I won't be coming here again. There's been enough killing. I hope you do your part.
My lord, those riders are nearly upon us. We have to go.
What I told you. Be careful what you do with it. And remember, I'll hear about it if you don't.
My lord?
Come along, Duncan.
Allez, on y va. On a appris plein de choses là du coup. Notre plan d'expulser Griff, c'est peut-être pas le bon plan. Et surtout, on a un traître dans notre conseil restreint. C'est donc soit Duncan qui nous a emmenés là et du coup qui doit savoir en partie qu'il y a un traître. Du coup, c'est un petit peu bizarre que ce soit lui. Soit c'est notre conseiller, soit c'est notre maître. Donc ça peut être soit notre maître, soit notre conseiller, je pense. On va voir. Ou notre mère. Mais là, ce serait vraiment étonnant. Après, c'est vrai que le fait de pas choisir...
Look at what's become of our house. You were nowhere to be found and they just... Oh, they are vile men. Where were you? We need you here. To hold this house together.
Mother, I believe we have an ally in House Whitetail. And I've learned we face grave dangers.
But... What did this ally tell you?
Lord Whitetail is plotting against us. I don't know his plans. I fear them. And the only way he'll stop is if we submit to Griff's rule of our house.
What? Would you really give up control of our house? Griff is already a torment. How much worse could it get?
Mother, our ally is Gwyn Whitetail. She's the one who told me all of this.
I don't know how you can trust that.
I don't like it either.
Was this all? Did you learn anything more? You need to tell me. Enough with the mysteries, my son.
What I've told you is nothing compared to what else I've learned. There is a traitor in our house, on our council.
No, this can't be. And all our plans to save Ryan, to save this house.
All gone.
Roderick, who could have turned on us? Times have been hard, but I never thought this would happen. Not in our house.
I have to say Royland worries me the most.
Perhaps. But what about Duncan?
Duncan?
He was furious when Ethan didn't choose him as Sentinel. He wouldn't even show his face when Ramsay Snow came here. When the bastard murdered my poor son. Then again, I don't know why we should believe anything that girl told you. The Whitehills would love to sow dissent in our house with lies of traitors.
Get in there. Go and get in there.
Oh, it's bloody good. You do what you're told. Please, I'm just a wee boy. Standing over there. Look, he was. No, he was standing over there.
Those bloody Whitehills. It's time I learned some respect.
Bon, on va se faire défoncer, mais c'est pas grave.
What do you want from me?
No, he was over there.
And Ramsay was here. I'll play how I want. You will bend the knee to your liege lord. I must speak true. I haven't the balls to defy you, lord.
Get out of my house now, all of you.
Oh, look here. It's the new lord. You're in luck. We're just getting to the best part. Little Lord Ethan's final breath. Unless you want to play the Lord of House Forrester instead.
You can't do this. You can't do this.
We'll do as we please. Besides, we're not finished.
You must stop.
Oh, I know you've seen it before, but it gets better every time.
Show some respect in my house. In my halls.
And that's what we're doing. Remembering young Ethan as he was. Oh, please, no! Say hello to your father.
Oh, no, Ethan!
Down. Oh, well done, well done. I'd say he died better than the real Ethan.
Better than the real Ethan.
What about you, eh? You want to be next?
Men without honor are lower than dogs.
I'd be happy to dirty my blade with your blood. You should have seen it.
Ah, j'hésite.
He acted like a true lord.
Non, on nous a dit de nous calmer. C'était sans doute le seul moyen. On va passer pour un faible, certes,
Before this
mais...
is over, your blood will join my brothers on that floor. So I hope this was all worth it.
It'll be worth it when I pull this blade from your neck and see the life drain out your eyes.
Make his mother watch. Now we'll really have some fun.
Enough! Griff will deal with him. When he's done, he'll own this fucking house. And he'll have more than just words for you. Take your boy out of here while you still can.
Roderick! Roderick! Now is not the time.
Wendell, pack the extra rations. Duff, make sure the quivers are full and the torches are dry. Garrett.
What's happening?
We're heading north of the wall to deliver justice to brothers turned traitor. They're hiding in the woods at a place called Craster's Keep. I've been looking for volunteers. The cowards murdered Commander Mormon.
I'll volunteer to go.
I thank you for that. I need every sword I can get. But Britt's going to. He took his vows in the sect. He's a brother now. I understand why you hate him. But bad blood could jeopardize this mission. Too many unknowns out there. I can't have my own men killing each other.
I'm a ranger now. I've left my past behind me, Brit included.
Until you're standing next to him with a sword in your hand. That's the real test. If you do come, I need to know there won't be any trouble. Even if he provokes you. Can I count on you? I need your word, Garrett.
I'm a man of my word. I won't disappoint.
Je ne te décevrai pas, mais en même temps j'en ai strictement rien à foutre vu que mon objectif c'est pas d'aller venger tes frères de merde dans le manoir de Craster là, c'est surtout d'aller au bosquet du Nord pour ma quête qui est bien plus importante que ta petite vengeance personnelle. Donc sur le principe, si l'autre j'ai une occasion de le buter, je le buterai. Hein.
Definitely doesn't like you, Finn. He wants to see us work together. No more problems. That's on you. Point is, he doesn't want any problems with either of you on this Craster's mission.
Well, there's something you should know then. I borrowed this from you. What? I just got curious. I wanted to know why your uncle was here.
Never ends with you.
I didn't mean no harm, honest. I just wanted a quick look. I wasn't stealing.
You can't keep doing that, Cotter. Next time, ask.
Well, I did try. And you just said your uncle was here about Ironwood. But I think it was something else. I noticed this part here.
North Grove? That's just some shit story for little kids. A rumor.
No, it's not.
Of course it is. I heard it's a witch's den where they turn children into giants. Garrett, you don't actually take it seriously, do you? It's a fairy tale. For idiots. Everyone knows that.
You're wrong, Finn. It's more than a rumor. Lord Forrester found the truth, it's real.
And this says it's somewhere in the north. On the other side of the wall.
And here I thought you might have some brains, Garrett. You two deserve each other. Have fun chasing your tails.
Good. Didn't need him anyway.
What do you mean?
Finn doesn't know about the mammoths, or White Walkers, or how to sneak past a giant.
What, and you do?
But you know, it's the things you hear about. The rumors is all. I wouldn't know myself. How could I?
Where'd you hear these rumors?
You know, I can't really remember. I hear things round Castle Black. People talk.
Not about the North Grove, they don't.
But you do. Probably heard you talking about it. Or maybe one of the recruits. I don't know. It doesn't matter. It was nothing.
Don't make me regret lying about the knife for you, Cotter. Tell me what you know.
All right. All right. I've been on the other side of the wall, Garrett. You see, I live there. In the north. I'm part of the free folk.
C'est un espion?
People round here called wildlings. I know it's crazy. I was with some other free folk. We were looking for weapons south of the wall. We got caught, so I passed myself off as a local, and well, they sentenced me here to Castle Black for stealing. I shouldn't be here. This isn't my place. I didn't know what else to do.
Cotter, you're the bloody enemy. How am I supposed to trust you now?
I'm not your enemy, Garrett. I'm your friend. Or at least I thought I was. Are we still friends? I mean, I know it's a lot to take in.
Don't worry. Bloodthirsty wildling or not, we're still brothers.
That is good to hear. At least when Mance Raider wants to boil you alive, you'll know someone in high places.
Cutter! What did I say? That shithouse you fixed is still leaking.
I'll be right there. I'm going back home, no matter what, Garrett. I've heard stories. Old tales of a secret forest within a forest. Your lord knew what he was talking about.
You know where the North Grove is?
No, but I'll help you find it. I'm deserting anyway, heading back home. I can guide you, keep you alive. Stick with me and I'll show you the way. Plenty of things out there want to kill you. Others want to eat you.
I don't understand. Why would you want to help me? The North Grove has nothing to do with you.
I've got my own reasons for going.
Cutter! Now!
On the way! Please, don't tell anyone about me. The Watch would kill me if they found out.
Ce qu'il dit est pas bête. On aura sans doute besoin de lui comme garde du corps ou comme homme à laisser mourir si jamais... Enfin voilà, si jamais. Donc bon, on verra bien.
Would you look at the size of this army? Seems the Targaryen Guild may take the city soon enough.
We'll find Croft here, somewhere. You alright?
No, it fucking hurts, Asher. And I've been through shit. Sliced, stabbed, beaten, had my face clawed off. But this... bloody dragon.
Well, at least you don't smell half as bad as you did a day ago.
I'll go and find this Croft.
Look, Asher. Back in that cave. What happened? It was him or me, right? You must have thought only one of us was making it out. It's not fair to ask. I know. It's fucking brutal. But there you go.
You don't flinch from anything. I knew you could handle yourself. My uncle, on the other hand...
Fuck. I thought... Forget it. Doesn't matter. This is stupid.
Beskar, you know I'll always have your back. I'm not going anywhere.
That's horse shit, little brother. You're going home. I understand. Your house, your family. But there's nothing for me with you in Westeros. I'll help you get your army, and then... I'm done.
Beskar! I don't
Asher.
understand.
I know where Croft is. This Croft, how well do you know him?
Too well.
I thought you said you were friends.
Yeah, we are. We are. Great friends.
Asher fucking Forrester. Son of a poxy whore. You have some balls walking into my tent after all these years with that mama's monkey grin on your face.
Well, that went well.
You get it out your system?
Not by half. You never understood consequences, Asher. One stupid mistake cost me an eye. But you never learn. You figured you'd steal from me and I'd just forgive you? Not a fucking chance. So how are you going to pay me back? Your eye? Your hand? Or how about your tongue?
Croft, no!
Be reasonable.
I am reasonable! I'm letting him fucking choose.
Look, Croft. What we did was wrong. I'm sorry for that.
You heard him, now let him go!
You're not getting out of this with a fucking apology.
Croft, I deserve your anger as much as Asher.
Don't worry, Beskar. You're next. Now choose, or I slice off your balls, Asher.
Hey,
A
hey,
man
hey!
betrays my trust. There's a
Stop
price to
this,
be
let
paid.
him go!
Enough!
No more fucking about!
Fuck you, Croft!
Have it your way. You didn't need your testicles anyway. that was bloody beautiful. Fucking Asher. You were pale as a snow bear's ass.
Are you fucking joking? You bloody bastard.
This is why people steal your shit and take off in the night.
Come on, you arseholes. Have a drink. Joden, the Khaleesi's best wine.
Your friend has an interesting sense of humor.
So what in seven hells are you two doing here on the arse end of the earth, eh? You're a long way from, young guy.
We have a proposition for you.
Your sword was always the quickest, Croft. I need you and your men to fight for me in Westeros.
We need your hellhounds. 100 good men.
Am I in a hobby's tip? Would I ever go back to Westeros? I've got it good right here. Her Grace pays good coin. I've got wine, women. I've got my own tent. And it never fucking snows.
We can pay.
I always knew your pockets were lined with gold. And I will happily take it from you. But it's not up to me. The Second Sons are sworn to Daenerys Targaryen. I've laid my sword at her feet. For now.
Perhaps we could talk to her.
She's a little busy right now, commanding a fucking siege. Her enemies are nailing children up on posts for 100 miles. And a bloody dragon's gone missing.
But I know where to find her dragon.
Ha! Unfucking likely. You expect me to believe you've just happened to have seen the one fucking dragon loose in the world?
The beast is huge. Size of 3 war horses. Scales all black.
That doesn't prove anything. Enough of this nonsense. We're done here, Asher. You two back in my life. Spinning your tails again. This is all I need.
Beskar, show him.
A dragon did that.
So you rolled over into the bloody campfire in your sleep.
Croft, I've seen her dragon.
Oh, bugger me with a bloody spear. If you're lying about this, it'll cost more than your balls.
Fair enough.
Come on, you son of a bitch. The beast's name is Drogon. She'll want to hear about him right away. And don't think you're going to charm her with that fucking Asher grin.
Big day tomorrow, isn't it? Off to Craster's Keep. Assuming you're not too busy looking for your North Grove.
I thought you didn't believe in it.
Not saying I do. But if it was real, can you trust Cotter with it? You ask me, there's just something off about him. Aside from him being an early thief, I mean. Like he's holding something back. Can't put my finger on him.
Cotter's not a bad sort. I trust him.
Even after he tried stealing your map? Do as you like. But if we're going out there tomorrow, in the middle of fucking nowhere, I'd want to know who I can trust.
Finn, get back on watch until your relief arrives.
They're late!
You think Mance Rayder is gonna wait for them?
Right! Asshole.
And Tuttle, you've got torches that have gone out. Keep them lit. Let the wildlings know we're still home.
Yeah, this one's still good. That's ironwood for sure. If anyone tries coming over the wall, well, those will stop them.
Pig farmer. A 300-mile walk, and you're still in my way. I figured we'd settle things on the way to Crasters, but this is even better.
The wall's a dangerous place. People slip off all the time.
Still have some fighting spirit left in you, huh? I did duty to my lord back on that bloody farm. And for doing a proper job of it, what'd I get? Banished to the fucking wall! I never did tell you about your father, did I? We bled him at first, like a pig. Seemed only fair he should feel what it's like. Near the end, he could barely breathe. Kept begging us to leave your sister alone. So I made sure he was still alive when she started screaming. It was the last thing your father ever heard. The more we sliced, the worse it got. Shrieking the whole time.
You're not worth it.
I didn't come here to chat, you fucking cunt. Too bad your father didn't fight like that. I'd still be alive. And I thought you were going to make this easy.
Stop, damn it! I don't want to fight you!
What's the matter? Don't you want to make your father proud?
Non, là surtout sur le mur, on va pas essayer, hein. On va pas essayer de lui foutre un truc. Non, j'ai pas envie de le frapper. Voilà, très bien. J'ai pas envie de le frapper, surtout au sein du mur, parce qu'on risquerait de se faire tuer.
Take your sword. When you die, you'll know you weren't good enough.
So noble, you fucking cunt.
Arrête ça, faut pas le buter.
Fucking finish it. Go on.
We're done here.
Finn!
These people are all scared, my lord. The Whitehills have driven them away from the Ironwood forests.
Out of the way!
And now they come here, starving, looking for food. Food we don't have to spare. How can we support an army and reclaim our place in the north if we can't even feed a handful of peasants? Our backs are at the wall again, and this won't get better on its own.
No one has more fight in them than Asher. I'm sure he and Malcolm will find us the army we need.
We'd better hope we figure something out. With those Whitehill bastards in our house, we must be wary.
Come on, you!
Let me go! You can't do this!
Good. You're here. Look. Look at this! Did you see what this girl did? She attacked my man like an animal.
Bloody bit me.
Yeah, now it's her turn. She's gonna get what she has coming to her. This won't go unpunished.
Let go of me!
I don't care if she's your sister.
Fine. You brought her to me. I'll deal with her.
That's not for you to decide.
I saw him stealing from our kitchen, and I told him to stop. He laid his hands on me, so I bit him.
Bloody wench!
I was only doing what had to be done.
I warned you not to mistreat my men. Someone will have to answer for this. Do you hear me? Don't make this ugly.
Your men are out.
Les tristes soldats.
That's the problem here.
It's your people who don't know the order of things. This girl's as untamed as a wildling.
Don't listen to him, Roderick.
And if you can't rein her in, yeah, what about the rest of them? It's about time she saw a real lord again and learned proper discipline.
You afraid of a young girl with all the armed soldiers you have?
What? I'm not afraid. I want order. But this house is in a shambles. And the problem starts at the top, Roderick.
Watch your tongue, boy.
You yourself had the gall to make threats against my men. And that's the real problem with you Foresters. You're too fucking proud. Always have been. It was bad enough when you were above us. And now it's even worse. Because you don't see how far you've fallen.
Still high enough to look down at you.
Now here's a brave and wise girl. A girl who knows how to speak the truth of things.
No. A girl who should know her station.
Alors là, t'aurais pas dû faire ça, mec.
Face down in the muck. Right where you belong.
Talia, here.
On va pas le... Bon,
You don't get it, do
on va pas le frapper.
You Foresters need to learn when you're beaten.
Je suis toujours blessé. Ah bah ouais, d'accord.
You will learn some fucking humility. Or this won't be the last lesson I teach you Foresters.
Have you no honor? I'll run your throat for that. I'll cut you down like straw men.
Stand down, Royland.
As you wish.
I bet this makes you angry, eh? You probably want to get up and hit me. But we know how that would go, don't we? Now, are you going to be a good little Forester, learn your lesson, and stay down?
Roderick!
Je vais rester à terre. Je l'ai promis à la sœur.
I said, get down! All the way down.
Get up, Roderick!
Stay down, my lord.
Your brother defied Ramsay Snow. He didn't know his place, but we made damn sure he learned. I'll probably have to teach Talia. Unless you're a good little forester.
Après, il cherche, hein. Commence à vraiment chercher, hein.
Some forester is gonna learn their lesson today.
You don't have to do that, Lord Griff.
Will it be you? Or will it be... her?
Oh, I'll stay down.
Ouais. Je suis pas hyper...
Consider this even, girl. Your brother learned the lesson for you. You'd be wise.
Je l'ai promis à la sœur.
As would all of you.
Je l'ai promis à sa sœur, à lui. J'espère qu'elle qu'elle se souviendra de ça. Parce que sinon je les bute tous.
Come on.
You did the right thing, my son. You had to submit.
Aye. The true Lord.
But we let them win.
Pour le moment, oui. En étant blessé en plus, qu'est-ce que tu veux? Je tiens à peine debout. J'ai besoin d'une canne pour marcher. J'ai un bras en miettes. Sérieusement, à aucun moment je devais le provoquer, le mec. C'est dur, mais c'est comme ça.
Do you see that? He still acts like he rules the house. But he's let his guard down. So, did he get what he wanted? Or did you? At the time, I wanted you to crush him. I'm just glad you're still alive.
He thinks he's won, but he and his men have gone soft now. They won't be ready when we do strike back.
And when you're better, things will be different. I asked Ethan not to change who he was. I tried to make him promise me. I now know that was childish of me. I'm ready to change now. I'm willing to do anything to help our family. I mean it, Roderick. I don't care what. I'll do it.
I am too.
Father used to say we foresters are as tough as the ironwood.
We are.
All of us. And I'm sure the others will do whatever it takes as well. What you did, yielding to Griff, you had your reasons. But...
no one can know the future. Whatever tomorrow brings, Talia, the foresters will stand tall.
We did it. I can't believe it. What are you waiting for?
there's no good that can come from this. Not anymore.
The Khaleesi will see you now.
So, Asher Forrester, if you presume to speak of my dragons, choose your words carefully.
What have you done, Garrett? Frostfinger is calling for your head. Tell me Britt's death was an accident.
Mira, what are you doing? Mira, just tell me what's going on. What are you hiding from me? We are weak. We have no allies. And Griff claims to be the new Lord of Ironwrath.
There's been a raven from Lord Whitehill. He's invited us to High Point.
Drogon wouldn't have attacked without reason.
By order of the Queen, I
Fuck you and your queen.
deal with your friend.
Nothing ever stays in the past, Asher.
Carried. It's time to go.
Très bien. Ainsi se termine l'épisode 3 de Game of Thrones, A Telltale Story. Le prochain épisode donc sera disponible la semaine prochaine. On continuera nos aventures avec les différents membres de la maison Forestier. Et donc on va pouvoir s'arrêter là. Alors du coup en résumé dans cet épisode on a sauvé Malcolm plutôt que notre pote, plutôt que la femme, mais au final c'est pas non plus extrêmement grave. Au moins on a sauvé Malcolm, ce qui était quand même pas mal. On a obéi à Marjorie, ça c'est normal pour notre légitimité. Surtout ça nous a permis d'éviter Tyrion, qui en plus allait être accusé du meurtre de Joffrey par la suite. Donc au final c'est peut-être pas plus mal qu'on l'ait évité. On a abandonné Brit, ouais. On s'est soumis à White Hill, c'était nécessaire, je pense. Et on a brûlé le décret des Ferrugiers. On verra bien. On verra bien si ça a été utile ou pas. Je pense que on encourt moins de risques en l'ayant brûlé. On verra ça par la suite. Allez, à la prochaine, ou en tout cas à la semaine prochaine pour le prochain épisode. À plus YouTube.